Good night, morning, afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Loaded Tail Podcast. I'm your host for this week, Axel. I'm joined by my two ringers. Ringer one, Brandon.
Huh? Is what you say? What did you say?
Play back that shit.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen.
We got him in 4K.
You like get like the obliquely large like red arrow points. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this fucking idiot.
And side character two, Ivan.
So, okay. I was about to say come again. Yeah, I don't even know what to respond to that.
We'll talk more about this later.
Yeah.
But anyways, welcome back, everyone.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Woo. New week.
Yeah, definitely new week. We love new weeks.
New week,
up
new
in
me.
Here.
Yep.
It's a new episode.
How y'all's doing? Y'all's doing good?
It's still fucking raining outside.
It's still raining. It's raining sideways.
Yeah, it's raining sideways.
But yeah,
that's
cool. We could
very
jump
cool.
straight into it. I'd like to talk about some Elden Ring, Night Ring, if you guys want to lend an ear to this. This cool game. So,
very cool.
It came out a little bit ago, and
it's
pretty good. Not gonna lie,
it came out.
it's
Like
an
a
Elden Ring.
bitch.
Elden Ring 3-player co-op, fucking roguelike. So you find items in your like match, and you fight Elden Ring bosses, and it's like pretty sick.
I know. My console friends are playing it right now.
Yeah,
And I would hop in just to see them play it.
yeah.
Like with like a share screen.
It's so cool. It's really cool. It could be better, but I mean, it's still like not like a lot of people are like saying, "Oh, this is like FromSoft's first flop," right? It's nowhere near that. No, it's still pretty cool. Of course, there could be more things, with all games. Like we could always say that. Like it doesn't have 2-player.
You greedy fuck.
It doesn't have 2-player. It has to be 3-player or a single-player run where you can do. It has to be 3 players, and you have to play online, which is kind of bad. But you just queue into a match, 3 players. You go fight bosses, find items. It's really cool. They did say they did address that they are going to be adding 2-player in the future, and also one of the bad things is there's no like actual in-game voice comms for communication, which is kind of a big oversight, But they said they have addressed this and that they will be implementing these additions on the future. But it's cool. And that was the whole intro part, is that you are a diver in Elden Ring. And Ivan is
They're called ringers.
I don't know. I just said ringers because it's Elden Ring.
You could have said Elden Ringer
Elden Ringer
or something.
Elden Ringer.
Like,
but anyways, and then Ivan
Souls
is
like person.
Ivan's that side character that immediately dies for character development.
Woo, let's go.
Yeah.
I never understood the whole concept of with new games that come out. It's you can only have a max of like three players.
Typically,
Not
it's
4
4
players.
Wait, what do you mean 3 though?
So you said you say up to 3 players, or like 3 of your friends?
3 max.
Yes, 3 players max. The 3-party team.
Yeah, it's a 3-party team. Yeah.
Yeah, that's becoming a lot more of a theme. I've noticed recently is that
Really?
a lot of games are doing 3-party teams. Like for the first time I saw it, which I thought was horrible, was the second Dead Island game, Dead Island 2.
Oh, really?
Yes, Dead Island 2 is a 3-player max game if you want to play like with your buddies.
That's really dumb. What?
Yeah. Completely fucking like unnecessary in my opinion. Like I understand with some of these other games, like for example, Apex, 3-player strike teams for like these BR battle royales.
Oh yeah.
We didn't get trios in like Fortnite for a good while. There was only like there were solo, duo, and then squads, which was 4. But 3-person party teams is becoming a bigger trope now. Even in Destiny, like I think some of their multiplayer game modes, three person fire teams.
It's for the quest missions or whatever, the dungeons. The dungeons are 3-party strikes.
Yeah, that just seems like an odd number.
It is an odd number. It's like 4 is like the perfect number. But I think like it's balancing issues, I guess, question mark, maybe.
They realize you don't have that many friends to play with.
Yeah, and they were like, these losers, they can barely fill 2. It's like, but yeah,
I don't know. I just don't like that whole the new idea of there are a max of 3 players.
Yeah, I don't even know why either. They all did 3 player. Maybe it's like boss AI. Maybe the boss AI limitations. Because typically in Elden Ring, you can summon up to 2 other players, right? So that kind of makes sense. So like in a normal like Elden Ring, like if you're to be a summon, you could summon up 2 other players to help you. And that's probably why they picked the only 3 max. So it could simulate a normal boss fight, right? And having any more than that might mess it up. But then like that doesn't excuse them to like, why didn't you have duos then, right? Or singles? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like you could have just added those as well. But they didn't. So, but they said they'll fix it. So, we'll time will tell. But good game, thumbs up, good positive in video gaming. No Nintendo to steal your money and fucking brick your computer. I'm still upset about that. By the way, they'll just fucking brick your Switch.
Fuck Nintendo, dude. Fuck Nintendo.
We have the authorization to disable your home console if we find any agreement. Anything that will breach the code of contract, whatever that fucking sentence is.
Yeah,
where they updated their TOS.
They can just freely brick it. That's awesome. Anyways,
fucking whack.
That's crazy.
Technically, you don't even own it because it's not even yours to own. You just have the license to a physical fucking device.
Me. You never own. You don't own nothing and be happy. That's what it is at this point.
Fucking whack, dude. Fucking whack. But even sadder note. So I don't know if I've said this earlier to y'all, but I find this so funny, not ironic, but just funny that so this is episode 150, right?
Yep.
It's kind of crazy. We've been doing it for this long. We have 150 episodes. But I have very sad news. I know y'all don't listen to these people, but one of my podcasts that I listen to, podcast group, they're disbanding. It's called Self-Hosted.
Yeah, I think you were saying something about this.
Yeah, they announced it a bit ago that 150 was going to be their final episode. And that's why I was like, oh, this is perfect because this is 150. This is our 150, and their 150 literally aired like a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's funny.
Yeah. Oh, and the funny thing about this is I'm currently listening to their final episode right now because I've waited a little bit because I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it because then I won't. This is the final episodes of the podcast and shit. One of the hosts, he lives in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh.
Yeah. The
Mecca of meeting famous people, apparently.
Oh, dude, yeah. And funny enough, so at the time of this recording, which I guess this is going to kind of date this episode when it airs because it's going to be nowhere near the date. We're currently recording this on the 6th. In their podcast episode, their last episode 150, the one guy, so the reason why they're disbanding is because when they started like 5 years ago or whatever, they were all new to self-hosting. They wanted to have a podcast to like talk to people and talk about their experience self-hosting and stuff like that. And 5 years later, they bought houses, they have kids, like they have a whole family and life stuff. So they're just like, 150 is a good round number. I'm noticing my kids are growing up or whatever. And this is like, the most crucial time. So they want to spend time with their families and stuff like that. Which is understandable, but it still hurts. They're disbanding. But one of the co-hosts, he's English. So he used to live in England and he moved down here to the US like 7 years ago. And he's been in Raleigh, North Carolina since doing all this. And because he's moving, he's selling his house. He's moving back to England. So he's selling his house and a lot of his equipment. And he's having this fan meetup in Raleigh, North Carolina on the 7th. So basically tomorrow at the time of this recording.
If you leave right now.
I am this close. I'm being like, I wouldn't mind meeting him because this is the last time I'm able to do it.
It'd only be like a 6-hour drive.
Yeah, only. But like he's literally having the meet. Well, it's not like a fan meetup. I mean, it's like a half fan meetup, but also half yard sale because he wants to sell all of his stuff. And he's like, so come on down to my house that I'm leaving if you want like just take it off my hands price. So like he has some pretty decent hardware and that he's basically gonna sell it for really cheap.
Might as well.
Yeah, but I just find it funny. I moved to Alaska. Everything happens in the South, like within driving distance with me that I can no longer do since I'm in Alaska. And then now that I'm back, fucking podcasts are disbanding. Like the LCS, their stuff is happening in Brazil like right now. I have to wait like another year or two before it happens in the US. It's like nothing's happening where I'm in now that I'm back in the South.
Yeah.
And things are going away. So like it fucking sucks. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to bring it up.
Big Time Rush will be in North Carolina soon, apparently.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, dude. In the same year when I moved to Alaska, I know I already talked about this, but one of my favorite band had one of their tours happening in Atlanta and in Raleigh, North Carolina. So I could have had two opportunities to see them. The NALCS stuff happened in Atlanta, or I think it also happened in New Jersey, which is also within driving distance for me.
There was that.
There's a couple of fan meetups from the self-hosted podcast that happened in Raleigh, North Carolina, a couple times. What else? I don't know. There's just like everything is happening when I left, and then now that I'm back, it's dry.
It was the same exact thing with me. Oh yeah. Once you leave, hey, yeah, next month the band that you listen to, yeah, they're gonna be in Savannah. Hey, wrestling's gonna be in Savannah at the arena. Hey, this is happening. I'm like, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it all happens when we're not there, and then when we actually are there, it's fucking dry. So I'm upset. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was funny to bring it up. Their 150th episode is the last one, and we're on 150 right now. And literally at the time of this recording tomorrow, the co-host guy is having like a little fan meetup garage sale.
Do you know what time the meetup is? Because
it's at 1:00.
So if you leave at like 6 a.m.
Yeah,
tomorrow,
well, it's gonna happen for a while. I think he said there's also gonna be food. Like they're gonna like have a little cookout there too. So if we want like,
if you leave at 6 a.m.
and alcohol, and
you'll
stuff,
get there you'll get there by 12. So you have the rest of the day to fucking do shit, and then maybe turn and burn.
Honestly, I'm like this close. I'm like,
dude, the amount of times
like my only opportunity.
The amount of times you and I have went to Raleigh together.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad, dude. I fucking drove the Alaska road twice now, and I'm about to drive all the way up to New Jersey in like less than a month. Like, I can drive long distances on a whim. Like,
dude, and the funny part is that like
going to Raleigh is not that bad.
It's literally one road.
Yeah. I-95, and that's it.
You know, you get to go through if you go to Raleigh, south of the border, baby.
Oh yeah, south of the border. Let's go. I'm gonna stop there,
dude. If I come down to visit, we're stopping there. It's like we need to at this point.
We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Guaranteed. Now.
Have we ever explained south of the border on this podcast?
I feel like we have because we talked about doing our road trips, doing the wrestling stuff.
Yeah. We're gonna tell you guys again.
Yeah.
So driving through South Carolina, going to North Carolina, at like 100 miles away, there's like a shit ton of billboards. and I want to know like what their funding department is on these billboards. But like starting at like 120 miles, you'll see south of the border, area, like whatever. Like it's hard to describe. It's one of those places that you got to see it to believe it. Every like 10 or 5 miles, you would get a new billboard saying 98 miles away, 90 miles away.
Yeah.
It's like it's a different billboard each time too. And it's like the most stereotypical like Hispanic-esque fucking designs on it too, like sombreros,
American Hispanic.
Yes, as I say, stereotypical.
Yeah.
And then you'll see it in the distance, but it's like a giant fucking plaza. It's not a theme park or amusement park because there's no roller coasters there. It's like a giant plaza with different buildings. But the granddaddy of them all, there's a giant tower that you can climb up and like go to the top of. Giant sombrero tower. It's a sombrero.
Yep.
Like, oh, I have a video of it. I sent this to Ivan like forever ago. I just took a photo on Snapchat and I just added him. I'm like, look where we are.
Yeah.
But it's called south of the border, but it's like right on the border of North and South Carolina.
Yeah, it's a very weird place.
Well,
It's
we've
very
never
odd.
been inside of it. We just always seen like the signs, like the outside,
Well,
like the place.
Yeah,
It's
but
deserted as
it's still
fuck,
odd.
it seems. But like they have all these fucking money for billboards,
It's money laundering,
right?
nothing else. That's it.
They just put it there, and like the cops aren't even going to be like, "Yeah, we don't want to take that down." Too much work.
It's because they eat there or do stuff there. I don't know.
Ugh. But yeah, everything's in driving distance. But yet everything out here is like fucking 30 minutes from each other. If you want to go take a shit in the woods.
Right.
Oh God. But quick, that was our road trip rant and south of the border rant.
Yeah. So, okay, I guess moving on to some of our other topics.
Speaking of other podcasts, do you guys
Ooh,
listen to
okay.
the Unsubscribed podcast?
No, I don't.
I think you should, Ivan. You would like them.
I've been told that. So
It's the Fat Electrician, Donut Operator, Brandon Herrera, Eli Double Tap, and they get a bunch of people like military and other YouTube gun tubers related on the podcast to talk. So recently they had another fellow content creator known as Angry Cop, and he's a Buffalo, New York Special Victims Unit detective. And there was an episode that he did with them where he's like, all right, I got to get this off my chest. But the Buffalo, New York school system has been hiding and covering up acts of, like, this will all be bleeped out anyways, acts of rape, feeding underage kids high doses of THC, attempted kidnapping, stabbings, gun violence, among other things that the school system has covered up. And now, according to them, like the local news channels and everything are like trying to slander Angry Cop,
I feel like
and everyone.
Yeah, I feel like we've talked. This sounds very familiar.
Dude, we have not talked about this.
I'm pretty sure, at least not on the podcast.
I probably told you about it, but
Yeah, because it seems familiar to me. I feel like we have maybe done it.
I'll send you the link to the episode.
Okay.
But like the next episode after, like he says like his stories and like the cases he's working, like the local news channel are like on the Unsubscribed podcast where a bunch of guys are drinking booze and burping and saying derogatory things about the New York Buffalo school system, even though everything was taken out of context like normal.
Yeah.
So you know the Fat Electrician, right?
Yeah.
He has a binder, and like on the front of the binder it says like, "This is my big boy binder," and it has pages upon pages of evidence supporting, because on like a flick of like a phone call away, he could be like, any lawyers want to take up this case to sue for defamation?
Please.
Yeah, so depending on how things go, if the local news stations over in Buffalo, New York, and like the whole school system don't change, you could be like, all right, here's all the evidence you need for defamation. We're about to sue y'all asses.
Yeah.
Because God, I love Unsub, and they have like a huge fucking backing of all like gun nuts and like patriotic people who want the best for children. You know, like that's what it's all about. They're like, yeah, I'm saying that. Like Angry Cop is like, yeah, I'm telling you all this just because I want what's best for children's education, all this stuff. And yeah, they're trying to cover it up on the school system's end.
Definitely the cover up thing is what mainly got a lot of people worked up about it, because that's fucked up.
Oh yeah, no, it's beyond fucked up.
Yeah.
Where is it? Here's that. I'll link the episode. There's that episode. It's only like a 30-minute episode. And then the follow-up episode was fucking. No. So the binder, the cover on the binder says "The Bigger Bully."
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's like all these podcasts are having like either they're disbanding or they're about to go through some fucking legal battles and some shit where they have evidence of backing their claims, being like, yeah, oh yeah, this superintendent was caught on film saying, fuck you, bitch, I'm not drinking wine. Even though they're clearly flipping people off on the Zoom call and drinking wine. Shit was hilarious. Oh, that was another small rant because I think that should get more light, more traction.
Right.
Yeah. There you go. Potato clip right there. Actually, I'm probably going to have to bleep out a lot.
I know, but even in the follow-up episode, in like the description, it says if you click on the second episode, the second link I sent you guys, in the description it shows emails, phone numbers to be like, hey, you should email this to your local, to the FBI Buffalo field office with a copy paste of, I'm concerned, I want y'all to do something about it. Because apparently if they get like 100,000 like responses for this one thing, they have to do something about it. And this episode was posted the 24th of May. But as of that recording on their podcast, which is like the 11th or something. So it was like, they knew well in advance. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's, like I said, I think that should be brought to light because that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, anything to get it out. I mean, it's probably already big, so I don't know how much more we can probably add to the.
But it's like one of those things. Like stuff. They also go on and be like, regardless of like when you do it for our school, the school system, you should reach out to your current school system too and see what cover-ups are happening there too. So it's like a big wake up call.
Into it. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
But okay, so I guess moving on to some other topics, or I guess more fucked up. Well, I guess not fucked up. This might be more entertaining depending on how you view it. Did y'all see the whole thing with Elon Musk and Trump?
Oh, they're falling out.
They're having an anime fallout, like
yeah,
like a whole breakup story. Like Taylor Swift is gonna make a song out of this one.
All I know
I have no idea. Please enlighten me.
Yeah.
So the first topic I was gonna have, or that I was gonna say, was that Elon Musk was gonna leave Doge. And I don't know why that was blowing up on Reddit as much as it was. I'm pretty sure during the campaigning, they said that he was only going to be on Doge for like a little bit. Like it wasn't a permanent role.
Yeah.
That Elon Musk was supposed to leave. So I don't know why people were, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I remember hearing about that. So I don't know, me when I spread misinformation. But yeah, so he's leaving Doge, or leaving the government, so to speak. And I don't know what happened. All I know is that maybe the exit is a bit whack. Like Elon started criticizing stuff of like what Trump does, and Trump's criticizing Elon or whatever. And they were just having some sort of like childish like attack at each other on Twitter. Or I guess Trump does Truth Social. I don't know if he does Twitter stuff, but they're both kind of going back and forth about trying to like slander each other. And I don't know, it's kind of funny. Some part of me want to believe that this is like an inside job. Like they're both like giggling while typing all this stuff, because they're like, we're going to make
sitting
people
across
think
from
that
each other in like the room.
Yeah, like they want to stir up some shit.
This, and I'll say this.
I mean, initially that probably was thing, but I did see that on Twitter. I think it's a little more not serious, but like Elon was posting that like how Trump was on Epstein's list, and that is the truth will come out.
Oh no! He said, I think the reason why Trump hasn't released it is because he thinks that he's on the list. I think I did see that one.
Okay, I don't know. Me spreading misinformation. All I saw is
me when I spread misinformation.
A quick clip on that, so I don't know 100% on that.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny. The whole like they're having a whole breakup right now. Oh, and on top of this, and this is why I feel like that this is great for like this might be an insider job that they're both kind of colluding together and be like, let's stir up some shit to like, I don't know, bring more attention to us or something. I don't know, because apparently Twitter, like I have the link in my sources here.
my .html sources.
Yeah, my sources. So apparently the Trump. So this is the title: the Trump-Musk feud has been great for Twitter, which jumped up the App Store charts. So apparently is like going crazy, and people are like getting on Twitter and like, I don't know.
Might as well see what the drama's unfolding.
Yeah, like people are doing it just to see it unfold, and I don't know. I kind of find that just hilarious. But
let me see this shit.
Yeah, it's all on my sources. And I guess since we're talking about Twitter, Bluesky, the Twitter alternative, the decentralized Twitter, so to speak, went down, which is hilarious. I don't remember reading the article. Like, I don't remember how it went down because it's decentralized, but all I remember is people making fun of Bluesky, and people were like, that's quite some decentralization you got there.
What is Bluesky again?
So Bluesky was made by the guy who made Twitter before, like, I think he made it after he sold it to Elon. So he was like, I'll just spin up my own thing, as a little competitor. But it's basically Twitter, but now it's called Bluesky, and it's decentralized apparently.
Decentralized.
So,
sure,
yeah,
buddy.
it's like they use like federated servers or something like that, which by that point, why not just use Mastodon, which I'm most likely going to get on Mastodon. I'm probably going to get off of Twitter. Because I can spin up my own Mastodon server. Like, I want to be a part of the whole self-hosted, decentralized stuff. But fuck Bluesky. I don't know. I just thought it funny. Anything to shit on big corpos. Bluesky going down with their decentralization.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah.
Sure, buddy.
But
fucking whack.
Yeah,
Everything's going down.
Everything going down.
Oh,
It don't go down. It do go down.
actually, breaking news. Whack games, whack companies. It Takes Two. The people who, I think that's the right people, 2K. Yeah, Take Two.
For what?
For the people who made Borderlands.
Yeah.
So right
2K.
now, Borderlands 2 by the way, do not get Borderlands anymore. This is a warning. Do not get any Borderlands
This is
games
a
at the
warning.
moment. Currently,
Okay.
Borderlands 2 is free on Steam. But it turns out the reason why it's free on Steam is because 2K has updated their terms. Takes-Two and 2K games have updated all their terms of service. So it now every single Borderlands game is just spyware. Every single one of them.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
So they
So-
updated the terms of service, basically saying that we can take literally everything that you own, including information on your PC if you play our games.
How do I get rid of this bullshit from my fucking
Yeah.
Like I don't
Brad
have
is
it down.
I'm doing it right now.
I don't have it downloaded. It's just like in my my catalog of games I own.
yeah.
Dude, I want to get rid of this shit.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's
That's a bro
that's
moment.
extremely illegal, I would say. Right?
That's a bro moment.
That is
This is
truly a
such
bro
fucking
moment.
Bro moment.
Well,
It's a bro
We-
moment.
and this is crazy, dude, man. And they're trying to make Borderlands 4 too. Didn't it get announced recently?
It got announced a little bit ago. Yeah.
Resident Evil 9 just got announced as
yeah.
well.
And now they're just like, hey, let's dump our reputation immensely now by releasing a game for free, Borderlands 2, which is arguably one of the better Borderlands, I'll say right now, but it's fucking now spyware. It's just pure spyware.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. They don't care about games anymore. Great, good company. Thumbs up. We love watching our game developers fall to the corporate slop and just dumpster dive.
Corporate shit. Yeah.
We love it. We love it. That's awesome.
Thanks, man.
I was on Steam and I was just like looking through games, and then I saw Borderlands had overwhelming negative reviews for some reason. I'm like, what?
Oh,
That's-
well, there's a
that
reason.
That
There's a
has me
reason.
curious.
Yeah.
It has me curious now. Just because we haven't talked on it in a while. Overwatch 2 on Steam.
Oh, it's still probably the most like
Oh no, 100% is.
mass reported.
So it still
fucking-
has, on all reviews, it's mostly negative. But as of recent, it's mixed.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
It's
That's not
finally
bad.
coming back
I
up.
mean,
Well,
they have been doing better.
They've been averaging out. They haven't done nothing to be over the top, but they haven't done anything to be like, you just completely fucking shit wreck the game.
Holy shit! If you see,
Yeah.
if you open the graph on the thing, you can see the when it's first released, how many negative reviews were flooded in. Holy!
How do you see the graph?
There's like on the top where it says review types. On the right side, there's a show graph button that you can click.
Oh.
Yeah, it's insane. That's crazy.
That's hilarious. It's like the fucking Helldivers 2 thing, but like in
Yeah,
reverse.
yeah,
where
literally.
It's just all bad.
That's funny.
Yeah, Helldivers did
That's
have that.
interesting.
But yeah, cool little info dump coming in,
Well,
Cool.
it was needed to be said, so
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Don't play any Borderlands game. They're not worth it anymore. Just pirate it.
nope.
But anyways, also I forgot to mention before we fully wrap up on this and 2K, also apparently modding is also bannable offense. So there's like you can't use VPNs and everything. It's terrible.
Pirate the game then.
Yep. It's do not give them their money, do not give them the support. That's just dog shit. That's even worse than the fucking they can just brick your computer. They just steal all your information. It's like what?
They'll brick you in, steal your shit.
Yeah, literally. But anyways,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
my rant.
That's fucked. Well, I guess just to wrap things up in a better topic, a little tech rant for me. So I kind of changed the way I'm doing my server stuff. At the time of this recording, this is going to be the first. Well, this is not going to be the first episode. Technically, the previous episode is going to be the first one to do this way. But so I don't know if anyone's outside, our little circle here knows that I kind of have my servers and I love archiving things. And we've been archiving our episodes since I think since the very beginning we've been archiving. I think in the very beginning, maybe the first 20, 25 episodes, for the most part, I think we have most of them, but there might be a couple missing raw files or even finished. But since 25 or maybe 30 onward to now, which is 150, we have every single episode that we've ever made archived on my servers.
Nice.
And
That's awesome.
yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up. That's a little fun fact. There's no reason to archive. It's not like we bring up our past episodes, so we need the full resolution of stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Thought that was funny. But I kind of also wanted to bring it up because typically I have it on my Drive thing. We used the very beginning. I want to say Nextcloud. But that was me in the very beginning of self-hosting, so I didn't really set it up correctly. So I said, fuck it, I need something better. So we used C-File, this one called C-File, which is these are all kind of Google Drive alternatives. But I've been having some problems with C-File. So funny enough, we are back on Nextcloud on a remote VPS, not my own servers, because I move too often and I'm tired of not having access to my data. So yeah, I'm sure these guys are kind of tired of switching over because we went from, I want to say we started on Nextcloud. We started on Nextcloud on a very shitty computer. Then we upgraded to C-File, still on the shitty computer. But then I upgraded to a better computer. And then we stayed on C-File for a long time. Then I moved to Alaska. And then we stayed with C-File basically the entire time until a little bit before I moved. We switched over to Proton Drive, which up until this point we were using Proton Drive. And then now that I'm back here in Georgia, I don't have my servers still, so I have no access to my C-File stuff. Now VPS, Nextcloud, and we're back at where we started. But this time it hopefully is a lot better. I don't know if y'all have been using Nextcloud. But for me, it is so much better. Fun fact for you self-hosters out there, don't do regular Nextcloud. Use this thing called Nextcloud AIO, which stands for all-in-one. Yeah. And it uses a Docker. It uses Docker containers. And basically one script, one Docker container that you run, and it sets up everything. And it's official by the Nextcloud people themselves. Their words, not mine. This is you can't get more optimized in Nextcloud than the Nextcloud AIO container. And that's what I'm running now. It comes pre-installed with backup stuff, and it optimizes everything. It handles all the SSL certificates and everything. It's so nice.
Nice.
So nice. But I know no one really cares about that. Only sysadmins care about it. And as long as it doesn't break, as long as it doesn't break and it's not slow, I don't think y'all really care about it. So
I think you're the one who cares about if it's slow or not.
Yeah. Well, I feel like Axel would.
Mhm.
Axel can turn to a little snob when he gets a little taste of goodness.
Possibly. We will see.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Just wanted to bring it up because I know I talk about my servers sometimes. So that's my current state of servers. I don't have my own servers and I'm tired of self-hosting my own drive storage. Because it's literally the only spot where I have all my important data. I have it nowhere else. So if my server and my hard drives go away, I'm done for. I mean, of course I should have backups. Should.
Shit out of luck.
But we don't talk about that. So now I'm having actual data centers hold my shit for me. Downside is this is gonna cost more to do. But honestly, for the peace of mind of not losing my data and always having it accessible, I'm okay with that.
Thumb up.
Yeah,
Thumb up.
Just one thumb. If only Axel can thumb up too. But
That-
yep,
I think
that's it for me.
We could wrap it up from right there then.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching this week's episode of the Lototeo podcast. You can check out all our shit down in the description down below, like always. And you also have anything else to say before we go?
Carbonated beverage, just water with bubbles in it.
Yes.
Nextcloud AIO good.
Awesome. And be sure to have anime fallout with your closest friends, like Trump and Elon did. Anyways, with that being said, we'll see everybody next time. Goodbye.
See you later.
See ya.